Hello, hello. It's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and Bill will be here in a moment. I hope y'all are doing great today. Yep, y'all, I'm going to be drawing live, okay? And maybe turning this into a card. It's really rainy out today, so it's a great day to kind of be creative and just use some simple tools to kind of create something, right? All I know is that when this is done, I would have created something. So it's kind of that mindless crafting style of just, hey, I know it's gonna be a flower. That I know it's gonna be that. So we'll see how I do here, and I'm doing it live for y'all. Hopefully someone will be inspired and want to do this as well. So all I'm using to do my drawing, I'm gonna ink with this, but I'm gonna do it in pencil first, because you could always erase. So I think Bill brought my eraser. Oh, Bill is tuning in right now.
No, I have to go get it again.
Okay. So, but hopefully I won't have to erase anything, right?
Wishful thinking.
So hopefully y'all can hear me and see me okay. For some reason, every time we go live, it's like really raining. Like today it's been raining all morning here. So hopefully all of you are doing good. So on a rainy day, I'm drawing flowers, and I'm just using some cardstock, because if we have time, I might just go ahead and turn this into a card. Who knows, right? Hey everyone, just welcoming all of you. Welcoming all of you who are tuning in for the first time and might be joining us. Welcome. Precious Morgan, I love that name. She's in the craft room today. And so yeah, we're just really kind of one of those relaxed days. It's a working day for me and Bill, but we're also kind of relaxed. Jennifer Reel is in the craft room. Hey, how are y'all? Hey, full disclosure is in the craft room for the first time. Well, welcome to Mindless Crafting. We appreciate you being here. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing. I'm just using, look, my pencil doesn't even have an eraser on it, but I'm going to get an eraser. So hopefully y'all can see this okay. So hello to everybody. So I'm just using some regular cardstock, and so I'm going to just start making my flower from the inside first, I guess. Just like a series of circles here. Hopefully y'all can see this okay. So I'm just doing some circles going around and around here.
I left one downstairs.
Just like this. And so we're just going to do some circles here. So hopefully y'all had a wonderful weekend. We did miss y'all over the weekend.
Speak for yourself. No, just kidding. I miss y'all.
He's funny. He misses y'all. He talks about y'all all the time. So once Bill brings my screen up, I can really see y'all comments. We're going to get the TV hooked up here so I can really see y'all. Because I struggle. I can't read on my phone anymore. And my phone has a pretty big screen. But I don't know if any of y'all can relate. My eyes are just not what they used to be. Joanne Gilbertson is in the craft room. She said, I am doing good. She said, I got to go to a Dollar Tree store and out of town. I got some things. It was fun. Oh, good. It's always nice to visit another Dollar Tree. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so we actually went out and about and we found a Dollar Tree that we don't normally shop at. So they had some pretty cool stuff. Very neat. Oh my goodness, that Dollar Tree was extremely neat, wasn't it, Bill? Everything was so organized and it was just nice to just shop in there and walk around when you can like see everything on the shelf. So
Kathy says I'm supposed to get my cupcake stamp today. I can't wait.
Oh, nice, Kathy. Yeah, y'all are loving that's the happy occasion stamp set. Y'all are loving that stamp set. So thanks for all the wonderful feedback and the wonderful comments about that new stamp release. Okay, so I'm just drawing a series of circles, and this is going to be the center of my flower. Just small circles, kind of making it circular. So we'll see how this turns out. So I'm drawing a flower, y'all. I feel like drawing on a rainy day. And one of the things I used to do when I was in school was draw a ton of flowers while the teacher was talking.
In college?
This is in high school.
Well, in
Middle
high school,
school,
I was kidding. I thought you were going to
high
say
school.
elementary school.
I love drawing flowers. And then you didn't erase anything, you just kept doing it. Yes, it's the center of a flower. We'll see what it looks like once I start kind of. So I'm going to put little petals on here. I'm not one of those drawers. I have to turn my paper, okay? I can't just
whatever it takes.
Wing it.
Guys, I'm just not coming on. David Laverne says it's hot and sunny in Florida. And with that great weather that all of us are just in envy of, she has been cleaning her floors. Debbie, go outside. Enjoy that sun.
Look at that. Can y'all see this okay? I know I'm drawing it in pencil. I'm going to ink it up as we talk here. Just trying to have some fun doing this, okay? I'm going to make another layer. I'm going to be bold, y'all, and make another layer in there. It's different when you're drawing live rather than just kind of drawing for yourself. So I'm trying to tune y'all out a little bit, but it's okay. I'm amongst friends, right?
Debbie said, I'd rather watch you and Tracey.
Oh, then clean the floors?
You're right, Kathy. I am in the house.
We're in the house.
What you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just I want to show them that, just use your simple tools to just draw something, right? I just felt like it would be nice to draw a layered flower. It's looking kind of cute, huh? Trying to do something, y'all. Trying to do something. Let's see. It's going to be a lot of layers on this flower, huh? Like, where do I end it? I want it to be kind of rounded, so I'm just kind of going and seeing how this goes, y'all. Okay, it's looking like something.
Pretty. I can see a stamp set for that flower.
Oh Lord, please look at y'all. Hey, you just never know, huh? You just never know. Well, but thank you so much.
Anita says, Tracey, you're brave. I could never draw freehand in front of everyone. It looks great so far.
Well, you know what? It's not just anybody. It's y'all. Y'all are our friends. So y'all are very supportive too. So if I happen to mess up, it's okay if I take that eraser and just erase it and start over. Y'all are good. Y'all are just a good crafty family. So I don't mind doing this. I just know that I want to make a flower, and I just want to do this.
And bountiful looking.
A bountiful flower. There you go.
Bertha Bus Wilson says it's very cloudy and windy in Detroit. You know, it's really interesting. When I was a kid, I used to love the wind. This part of the season in Michigan, we would make kites. I made this huge box kite one time. My mother was a teacher. She brought just a mountain of this really strong string home. And I put that kite out there. It was so... I let it go so far that huge box kite, and it was big, that huge box kite was like a speck in the sky. In my mind, I can swear it was up there with the planes.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't bring it down. I left it out there overnight. And when I came back, it was gone.
Well, there you go.
That was the best kite I ever did.
Oh, Kathleen German is sick. She has a bad sinus infection. Kathleen, I hope you want you to heal. Now I'm just going to take my I love this Micron pen, the Pigma, This is the '08. I like the kind of the thick lines you can get with it. So I really like using this. So all I'm doing now is I'm going to ink these little circles up here.
Deb C said, I'm glad you guys came on today. I needed something to distract me, and thanks to everybody in the group for supporting me with my broken wrist. You guys
Oh,
give great
yes.
encouragement.
Oh, yeah, I saw Deb's I think Deb posted a picture too. That looks um painful.
Debbie Laverne, I feel your pain. She says, can someone please tell my cat, Remy Boy, to stop staring at me to feed him dinner? It is not dinner time yet.
You know what? That stare though, it's so cute and adorable. It makes you want to just go ahead and feed him.
We go through that all through the day. The
Or
cat.
give him a wait, let's see who's under the table. Give him a I have to spell it, y'all. Give him a TREAT.
But the
Yeah, so this is
cat,
just the center of my flower and I'm just inking it. I started out in pencil and I'm pretty comfortable with the way it looks. So now I'm going to put some ink on it to make it really stand out and pop. Debbie said he's about to work her nerves, the cat, right? Give you that little step. Mommy, please. Because we can't say that word. We can't say TREAT and we can't say WALK. I have a feeling our dog can spell though. There we go. So yeah, if y'all hear that noise in the background, that's the rain falling. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
no, they probably can't.
Okay, so I'm over there looking at y'all comments, see what y'all saying. Brian
Mario,
Dickey, I think is ill too.
yeah, he had a kidney infection.
Oh my goodness.
So I told him to get well.
Carmen Wiley said they can spell.
I think they can.
I think they
I
can.
watched a video the other day, and a dog was watching Lion King, right? And right about the time when the lion died, and the little baby lion was looking all crying, the dog would sit up, he started crying right with him. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me dogs don't watch TV. They do, and the cat does too. Our cat watches TV.
Yes, she does. This is looking pretty good right now. I could have ended just like right there if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna just keep going here.
You see what Dana says? Her dogs know how to spell. These animals are smarter than us. They probably look at us
Like, look, if I stare at them for a while,
how will I
they'll walk
survive?
over there and get me a TREAT.
How will I survive with my owners being this dumb? That's
I
probably what they're
just got it
thinking.
right. I just got to stare at them long enough. I have her trained, you know.
They can't even do calculus. How can I make it in this household? They can barely count at all.
See,
Okay.
if I wanted to, I could stop right there too, couldn't I?
No, but keep going. It
I'm
looks
gonna
so
keep going,
cute.
but if I wanted to, I could stop there.
It looks so cute,
It's
Tracy.
coming out pretty nice, huh? Hmm. This is fun. I could do a bunch of these. Sometimes you just want to be creative, but you just kind of like don't want to have to go get out a whole lot of supplies, you know? I've been drawing lately too a lot. Just kind of trying to see what I can do. Just having fun with it though. I don't want it to be like a stressful type drawing. Just kind of, if it looks good, go with it. All right. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I'm glad you like it.
Kathy says, I would really love to have that as a stamp set.
Kathy.
Kathy.
This thing right here? You think so?
That looks
It
kind of
doesn't look too
cute.
bad, actually.
It's really
Now that I'm
cute.
looking back at it, like, like, doesn't look too bad, huh? Hey. Okay, let me just erase just a few of these lines here. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Bill, where'd you get this eraser from? It's pretty good.
Dollar Tree.
It's called
I had a
Pink.
whole pack.
This is from Dollar Tree? Pink
I put
eraser.
one on your desk. I've given you others, but now I put one on your desk downstairs, one on this desk, and one in this thing right here. So
Okay, well, there you go.
that way.
I got a ton of them, huh?
Exactly.
Hopefully I can find just one of them.
Exactly.
I don't like to use erasers, but for this purpose, I'll use it, right? That doesn't look too bad. Should I go ahead and color that in? Let's put some color on this. Look at y'all. Let me, oh, you know what? I could draw a leaf. Okay, so if we're going to do this, I might as well go ahead and draw a leaf too, huh? Let's do a leaf. I'm just going to do just a regular. Okay, this is my leaf, y'all. This is this is just my version of a leaf. Nothing fancy.
Carmen says, yes, we need blooms and blossoms.
Let's see. Look, I'm just drawing
That
something.
is a nice.
Let's see, leaf.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Let's see here and there.
Hold up a second, Tracy. Hold on. Don't do nothing yet. Let me see this right quick. Hold up.
Oh, you trying to see what kind of thing it is? What is it? I don't know what kind of flower it is. It's just flower with lots of petals.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, good. 38 just makes sense. I love that name. You make it look simple. I have to try this. I have always thought I can't draw. You inspired me to try this. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Please do try it. Oh, color. Look, someone said color and card. Denise Payne.
Denise Payne.
She said color and card it. Okay. That looks like a leaf. What do y'all think? I mean, that looks like a leaf. Don't get the drawing police after me, y'all. The drawing police, Bill, they're going to come for me. But that's okay.
Do we care?
Okay, let's ink it. And put that here. Oh, okay. I just woke up this morning. I said, I want to draw something. It's a rainy day and I want to draw. So
you know what?
I'm going to draw, right?
There you go. That's how you do it. I want to draw.
Anita Smith says, is this how you come up with your stamp ideas? Well, you know what? This is one of the ways, like what I'll do is sometimes I'll draw out something for John and I'm like, it doesn't look right. And John is like, actually, it looks pretty good from what you're drawing. And then he'll take it and turn it into something and keep tweaking it until it's something that I can see in my head, like that I actually want. So that's a great question. So right, this can start out as a stamp set. I can draw a bunch of stuff, but then I'll have John come in. And although the last stamp set we did, I did draw that cupcake on this
Actually, Tracy's an artist.
this one right
John
here.
keeps telling her, Tracy, you
This
are
one right
an
here.
artist.
You know what John says? He's like, you do a really good job. Because I was like, John, I know this is not good, but can you see it? John, for those of you that don't know, John is actually our artist for our stamp sets. So yeah, I drew that cupcake on that one. Um, and I just, he says I'm better than I think, you know.
You are.
And a lot of times some people can see things in you that you don't see in yourself. Life lesson right there, right? I'm just erasing my pencil lines. So actually, this looks pretty good, actually.
Let me see this. I love the way this looks.
Bill is over here taking pictures while I... So, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll put some green on it and then... not that color. Let's see. Let's see what I want to do here. It's mindless crafting, so maybe I'll take out my pencils and my tumbos, right? Look, Mary Brock says, now! This will be the next stamp set. Carmen, we can't put them out that quick when it goes from this stage to get it to be a stamp set. Y'all are too much. Do y'all think this is stamp set worthy? Y'all are really making me feel good today. I'm just lowering my camera so y'all can really see this now. Just adjusting here. So I want y'all to now put some color on this. That turned out pretty good, actually.
It did.
Wow. Let's see. What color am I feeling today? I always like pink. I'm sorry. I can't help it, y'all. Can't help it. I like the pink. See if I want that one. See, I got my pink pencil here too. See, I got green here. These are these pencils are the Prism. What are these? These actually were sent to me as a gift. These are the Prism color pencils. So I've been I like working with those pencils.
Those are some good pencils.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. I'm just going to kind of do this thing. I'm seeing pink in my head. We'll see. Jessica. Miriam Splashes Paint said, Tracy, you're an artist.
Exactly.
What? Y'all are just too kind.
Joanne says, yes, please, it would make a beautiful stamp set.
Wow.
Trish, you're going to make that thing come to life, aren't you?
I'm trying to. We'll see. I got y'all close up now so that y'all can really see everything in here. And I guess we'll turn it into a card then. How's that? We'll turn it into a card. I think that'll be fun. What do y'all think? I was just going to come on here and just draw. But I guess let's go ahead and turn it into a card. See how this turns out.
Carmen says, so will this be in the next stamp set?
Oh, I had read that comment already.
I'm so late.
It'll take a while to get this into stamp set.
Oh, Mary Brock said something. Let me go see what she said.
We got so many things happening here. Let's see what.
Oh, Mary's giving hints on something.
Someone gave me the idea of using. Who said that? Someone said use my tumbos with my pencils. And so thank you for that idea, whoever came up with that. So that's what I'm doing. See, I listen to y'all sometimes. I let y'all come in the craft room sometimes. Yeah, we can cut this out and put some dimension on it. I think that'll look nice. Okay, I see my pencil lines on here still too. This actually would, uh, now that I'm looking at it, this actually would make a pretty nice stamp set, wouldn't it? So what are my peeps saying?
Bertha Bless Wilson said the best she can do is doodling. Uh, Baker
I think you
Jessica
can,
said, but you know what though, Bertha,
because I'm just,
don't dismiss doodling
if I
now.
could do this live in front of you, doodling is still creating an artist. I love doodling because
It is.
just kind of lets you just be, you know?
And Bertha, check this out. I challenge you right now to just look around the room, wherever you're at, and find me anything that your eyes lay on that is not a shape, whether it's a circle, a square, rectangles, octagon, something, and it all kind of put together just slightly. So if you think in those terms, you'll be shocked at your ability to draw if you just break each one of those things down into small components. What do I see when I look at this TV? Okay, I see a square? Do I see a rectangle? Draw it. Do I see a circle right here? Draw it. Do I see? Just keep going and piecing it together until you have the finished component. I guarantee you're going to be quite stunned at what you come up with if you look at it in small pieces and not the totality.
Look at my artsy husband. Right, take it in small. So I started just with little circles and made them into a larger circle. And then I started doing these little things here and made a whole bunch of them. And it works. So I'm creating something that didn't exist before. The lines were never laid the way they were laid. Um, you know, it's just something, a unique creation. Okay, let me go this way here. So I don't want my flower to be super neat. I want it to look like it has a little bit of texture on it. Don't want my flower to be super neat. Have y'all ever done Zentangle? It's basically doodling. It can be very beautiful. That's Deb C. You know, I've heard of it before. Um, I'll have to look it up and really kind of see what that is. But I've heard about it before, and it seems like it's something that's really popular. Can y'all see that okay? It's a rainy day here, so I think it's great time for just like kind of kicking back if you can. Those of you that are tuning in from work, I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. But thank you to all of you that are just tuning in and um, just appreciating us being creative with y'all and being able to do this in a comfortable space. I think it's hard when to share if if you're being criticized all the time. But that's why I love to say, look, y'all can do it. Y'all can do this. And so I'm just doing what makes me happy. I'm not like coming up with any formula for this. I'm just kind of doing this. It just seems
A
right
lot
to
of people
me.
love Zentangle. We're
Oh,
talking about how
nice.
it reminds of. Diane Solomon says, I can see this flower on a Mother's Day card.
Oh, yes. This I'm really liking the way this is turning out. And it's very calming too.
Well, there you
Now I get to
go.
look back at my work and say, "Oh, wow, I created that.
I did something.
I did something." Hmm.
Miriam Spicer's Paint says, Tracy, I'm telling you the truth here. You are an artist, my friend.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Now, I love art now. I used to draw a lot in middle school, elementary school too. And imagine how you felt when you drew stuff as a kid. You just knew you were going to draw something. I think as adults, we start thinking about it too much. Oh, it's got to be inside the lines. We've got to, it has to be perfect. And I think that's where we end up stunting ourselves as far as being creative is with thinking about it too much. And that's where mindless crafting came from.
Exactly.
So if this is inspiring anybody, then guess what? My mission has been accomplished. And I'm going to go in with some darker colors. Maybe I'll use my pencils. We'll see. I'm
I
liking
like
the
how
way
you've
this
been combining those combos with the pens.
with the pencils.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna use my pencils in a moment. Let me just. Yep, it's a rainy day here in
Here's an interesting
Georgia.
one. Miriam Splashes Paint says, Tracy, can you make cross hatches to create texture? The next question is, what are cross hatches?
There you go. Look, see now you start to get into those. Like you mean go this way too?
I don't
Let's
know.
see. Let's see what she says. What that is. I
Is
feel like I've something I've heard of before, but not really. I'm sure it's in the dictionary of art. Is it going this way and then going this way? Maybe
that
that's
it,
what it
Miriam
is.
Splashes Paint? I think she says yes.
Ah, now are you talking about cross hatches as far as like in the
Like
coloring?
a plaid sort of a thing.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I
basket.
thought.
She says like basket weave.
I've seen people do that. Yes,
Look at us learning. Miriam Splashes
we're
Paint is
learning
teaching
about
us terminology.
cross hashes.
This is called cross hatching. You didn't know that, Tracy?
I
Come
sure
on.
didn't.
Where have you been?
Get the crafting police
Me
after
and Miriam are
me.
just educating up in here, okay? Like I'm doing something. Like I'm doing something.
Cross hatches. Now y'all gonna have me looking up cross hatches and doing cross hatching.
Oh, we're gonna be
Hatching some
cross
crosses.
hatching today, guys.
To create texture.
Look at us learning
We're
something.
learning together, y'all. We are learning
If
together.
I know something about I know the terminology of
Ah,
something.
Miriam says, Tracy, y'all are funny. I see y'all.
Vicky Jensen says, "Go, Miriam. You're giving me ideals."
I know. Cross hatching. There you go.
Diane Solomon says, "It looks like a corsage."
Oh,
You're right, Louis Cass. Yes, thank you. I learned something new today. Exactly.
I know. We're learning together, y'all.
I'm with Bertha. She says, "Thank you, Miriam."
Team mindless crafting.
Exactly. We're tag teaming. She says it's really called hatchings, but I like how cross hatching sounds because that makes I can visualize it going across something that was going one direction or dominant direction. Kathy says we're all like sponges. We soak up information and then we
We are
have a new
soaking it
technique
up.
to try and perfect.
I
Exactly.
know. Exactly. And all you have to
So,
do is give it a try,
so what's the
basically.
technique you're doing now?
Shading. At least that's what I'm going to call it. We'll
Right.
see.
I like that.
Let's see what this looks like.
Mary Brock says I would like you to do more bubble printing with us.
Oh, went and grabbed the wrong marker, y'all.
That's all right. It's an opportunity. It just emerged.
It sure did.
Jennifer Real says, I love this group so much. It makes me laugh and puts a smile on my face.
I know. I love y'all. Y'all are just so sweet. I
Kathy
can't
German
even
says,
say
you
it
forgot a
enough.
pedal somewhere. Where?
I already got it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I caught it already. Kathleen ain't that sick. She found that pedal
Kathleen,
in there, okay? Kathleen.
with my last breath, put that pedal on that page right now.
This is really fun.
Miriam says, I believe everyone is an artist and some just know that it's inside of them. I could see that. I like what you're doing with that pencil.
Yeah, and these go on pretty smooth.
So describe what you're doing. What is that?
I'm looking for where a shadow might be in my mind. So I'm thinking that it's going to make these layers stand out more. It just seems to me, it makes sense to put some shadows like right around here. Just where the petals would meet
Slightly
up.
on the outside of the petal. Huh?
Right, so that it would be like it's where the flower would just layer. I don't know how to describe that. I don't have the
terminology for that.
Right,
but it makes sense what you're saying.
So to me, right here where the petal lays on the petal, it would form a little shadow in there. And so that's what I'm doing with my pencil.
She says Tracey is making the flower pop by adding shadows.
Thank you. Who said that?
Miriam.
What she said.
That. We're doing that.
What she said just now.
Louise Cassia says, I'm doing a memory book of my granddaughter's favorite music and it's coming out really.
Oh, nice. A memory book of her favorite music.
Jessica says, I'm working on a koala painting. So in turn, I'm thinking of the devastation brought on by the fires. I hope they're getting a big
in Australia.
Hand.
Yeah.
Oh man, I do too. Kathleen says I shadow all the time.
And no, I'm using my Prism pencils here, y'all. And it feels really good using these.
Denise Otham says to repeat the design and make 3D decoupages, building each layer with bumpers, giving it dimension would look amazing.
That would. Deep. Yes, that would look nice because and if it was me, I would cut this out. Right? So you make 3 of these or whatever, however many you want to do. So you would cut this out, right? Mm-hmm. And then you would cut this out, this whole area here. And then I would cut these little things out. I think that would look really nice.
Oh, good idea, Denise.
Just to give y'all some ideas. Yep. Add some dimension. That would be pretty. But I'm just going to do one layer here. I'm going to cut this whole thing out and then. Good ideas coming from y'all.
Deb C says, I'm learning a lot about coloring by watching this. I've done adult coloring books, but I've never done the shadows, and this looks awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, Kathy's making us hungry. She says, I'm making Mexican for supper tonight, and I just finished making a picture of something in guacamole.
Guacamole, that's like, love my avocados, okay.
We have to make burritos.
This is looking good, don't it? What Bill? Kathy, you see what Bill just said?
Made me hungry.
He trying to whisper over here, talking about Tracey. You may have to make burritos. You may have to have a taco night.
Exactly. That'd be perfect. Jessica says, Prism pencils are good for drawing. They work well with watercolor too.
Good to know.
Anita, you're bringing up memories for Anita. She says, my parents built their house in 1954, and it was that color, pink, all the time growing up. And I hated it, but now I love that color, pink.
Oh.
It's amazing how you come full circle, isn't it? Hi, Bobby Thompson. She says, I'm a little late.
Hey,
this
Bobby.
Is beautiful. You're really talented. Bobby, you're always right on time.
Bobby, I am drawing. I drew the flower first, and now I'm putting color on it. It just felt like something that I wanted to do today. Just to kind of give y'all some ideas. Just I just knew that I wanted to draw flower. And so I don't have any rules. I'm just kind of
Oh,
going with
that's
the flow.
interesting. Miriam says, did you know that you can rub your markers on a plate and then take a wet paintbrush and then paint with it?
You know what? And I have some of those wet paint brushes. I have the ones that you fill with the water. I have that.
That's a good technique
Good
thing we're learning.
technique.
Look at that technique we're learning, guys. We're sharing concepts. Thank
We
you,
over here
Miriam.
sharing stuff.
That's a good one.
It's all about learning. And you know what? I don't pretend to know everything. I'm not like a crafting expert, but I do like to try new things. And so it just really, I'm always amazed at creating something that never existed before. And I think that's why we have all of these individual gifts and talents that we're just sitting on because we're so worried about the mistakes and we're not thinking about the process and how we could be really be enjoying the process if we just give it a try. Okay, here's the cross hatching, babe.
Denise Oldham says, thank you. Have you thought about doing your own decoupage sheets for your shop with designs like this?
Decoupage sheets.
Not really, but we have some stuff going on, Denise, so we're going to be talking about next week or later on this week. We have some stuff.
This is semi cross hatching, maybe?
Stuff.
Something like this, maybe? Cross hatching? Is that what it was called? Miriam splashes paint. And I'm doing this with simple tools, pencils, right?
Vicky Jensen says, or you could use the blender pens that come with the Tombos and rub the color on them and then color it in. It makes a
Yes.
soft color like watercolor. Lori Buckleton says, Wink of Stella is wonderful.
Ooh, that would be nice. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see, I'll move this up closer, trying to do that little. And it does make a different kind of thing when I do this.
I was watching.
And it's kind of fun too. Little cross hatching stuff. Okay.
That is nice. When you hold up closer, just showing how the outline at the center of the petals, like in the center of the leaf. You hold it back up. Can y'all see that? Oh, Miriam said something. Oh, she was saying she's always learning here too. Did you know that the artist Monet didn't think that his paintings were good enough?
Wow.
Well, no one thinks they're good enough.
We're our worst critics, actually.
And sometimes you're so afraid of what everyone else will say.
Right.
Or maybe you just know that the people around you who think they know you is going to say something. So you have to go somewhere else.
You got to get that mentality right there out of your head. Don't think about what other people are going to say about it. Think about how you feel about it and how you feel while you're doing it. I feel pretty good right now, and I feel comfortable sharing this live in front of you. And I know someone needs to see this who may be kind of like just caught up in the whole it's just not good enough, or
well, you know what it says in the book, no man's a prophet in his own hometown. That's what it says. Sometimes you have to leave your quote unquote hometown, the hometown of familiarity, not only for those around you, but even for yourself. You have to just leave that. And that's what mindless crafting is all about, in all honesty. Getting outside of your comfort zone and being you.
Oh, Sandra says she loves my nails. Look, that's that Dollar Tree polish, and I don't know if y'all can see the sparkly stuff on it, and the Dollar Tree sparkle stuff. Because I can't do pedicures and stuff, manicures, because manicures especially just because I My hands go through the shreds with all the washing and stuff from crafting. My hands are always just, well, y'all know.
Oh man, Gina Poss, she's really down because she had to put her 15-year-old Chihuahua to sleep Friday.
Oh,
Gina, I understand. That happened when I was a kid. That was a terrible time.
that must be tough.
My parents ended up getting another dog. It took me a second, but I ended up loving the other dog too. But the first dog was my first dog. Uh,
Now you can just keep it simple and then you just kind of go in and see other areas and you're like, oh, I can go in a little bit more now. This is fun and I haven't even gotten to the leaves yet. I'm already thinking about the leaves. Ooh, what am I going to do with the leaves? I just know that this is just fun to do and I'm enjoying the process.
we have someone from Egypt on here.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who it is though.
Well,
Oh, it's
welcome.
Yasmin. Yasmin. Yasmin Hamza. She says, I'm cooking. Can't draw right now. It's 7:45 p.m. here in Egypt. And I was at work
Wow.
and entered home half an hour ago. Yasmin. It's probably pronounced Yasmin, but I'm, of course, mutilating names, something I'm known for. So what are you making, Yasmin? I'm sure it's something fantastic. I'm missing a lot of comments, y'all, because things are flying around and I'm doing stuff behind me. So if I miss someone's comment,
You're not doing not one
please
thing.
forgive me. Yes, I am
Go
doing some
answer
stuff.
them comments. Let me stop.
I'm I'm doing stuff. I'm
I could
looking
get
at
on him,
you.
y'all.
I'm trying to look.
Oh, you're just fascinated by my
Actually, I
drawing right
am.
now, huh?
Yes, because here's the thing. It's one thing to see it from that distance, Tracey, but he'll pause for 1 second and hold that thing up close to the
Okay.
camera for a second. Then she holds that up. Look at the detail in the petals going down the center line, like the petals, just real subtle. It's just enough. Now when a person gets that card, it looks like the real thing. Can y'all see that? Exactly. That's what I'm
I'm
talking about.
trying, y'all. Your girl is trying here.
Isn't that awesome?
Let me try so that I can inspire someone that wants to do something and they just don't know where or how to get started.
Joanne says she has to go and get her toes done because she can't do them herself.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about that.
I understand. We need to go
Yeah,
ourselves.
we do need to go.
I mean, I can do it myself, but you wouldn't want to look at them.
Mm.
I'm talking just
Look,
cutting
I
them.
have done his feet before, y'all. That's all I'm going to say.
Hold up. My
He's going
feet
to
were
get
so vicious.
he's going to get a pedicure, okay?
My feet were so vicious. The first time we went to the pedicure, they had to call the master out. Okay, I didn't know what they
Bill,
were saying,
stop,
but I knew
stop.
that all I knew is when I pulled my feet out, the lady looked at them, and next thing she starts going, it was an Oriental place, food, what is it called, pedicure place, and she started
Nail
speaking.
shop, babe.
Yeah, nail
Salon.
shop. I don't know
Salon,
what you call
darling.
them,
It's
but it was a
called
good
a
place.
salon, okay?
And all of a sudden she started saying something, or whatever.
You know what,
And I
Bill?
heard him laughing.
Stop.
Right then, she said something else. And next thing I know, this lady, older lady, because she's about 80, she came out of the back room in this like kimono with her arms in her sleeves. I didn't even see her feet moving. Look how she just glided
Y'all,
across the floor.
stop. Y'all get my husband here, y'all. Look at
She
him.
whooped her arms out, got out in front of me. Next thing I know, by the time she got through with my feet,
Skin and nail toes and
When she got through with my feet, that's for the first time in my life seemed like I could feel my toes touch one another. It's almost as if my toes had gloves on them for years.
Oh, Bertha says she does her husband's too. Look, y'all, I gotta have like, look, you remember this is the old school. Remember the sweatbands and stuff, and the sweat thing you put along your head, like the sweatband on your head, and the ones that go right on like here on around your wrist. I don't know who remembers those. You got to put that on when you do bills because, woo, you will be sweating. Okay, I was like, is it me? I felt like I wanted to pass out. I felt like I did.
Like they came out of the back room with a power sander or something.
Look, I might as well have a power sander. I thought there was not going to be any foot left once I shaved this feet. Y'all. Okay, that's some artistry right there. I was like, I must love this man right here because
they got the idea, okay?
His feet.
I think they have the visuals on that.
You got the visuals, okay. Right, nothing feels so good as a good petty. I'm gonna have to put that on the calendar.
Glenda Sam from the Netherlands is here.
Wow. Hey, Glenda.
Anita says, that's what you call jacked up feet, okay?
There was no skin. I was like, okay, I'm going to be seeing some skeletal feet here in a moment if I shave these things down anymore. That's what you call jacked up feet, Anita. How do we go from flowers to feet? From flowers to feet, y'all.
Because Joanne was talking about getting a pedicure.
Oh, we were talking about my nails. That's how it happened. And then we went to... Oh, my goodness.
Carmen says they can't stand anyone touching their feet.
You know, my sister is the same way. She'll go and get a pedicure, though, but she was the same way with her feet. Like,
The people who touch it saying in the background, the feeling's mutual.
Y'all are funny. I guess we can do a card, huh? We can do a card on this, babe, can't we?
Yeah, you can. It's only been 52 minutes.
To color that? Wow. Yeah, these are nice and smooth. I'm liking this.
Look at you cross-hatching.
The Bill's going to be using that.
I am.
I'll be cooking tacos. He's like, are you cross-hatching?
I'm going to eat me some tacos tonight. My mind is set
making
for
tacos. Are you cross-hatching?
I don't think I'm going to be thinking about cross-hatching tonight.
He's like, did you cross-hatch today? Okay. We can go in a little bit deeper.
Carmen Wiley, she says it just creeps her out. She eats her own. She knows it sounds strange.
It doesn't. It doesn't. There's several people like that.
Maybe you were tickled viciously as a kid, and the thought of someone touching your feet is just you fear that. Maybe you were held down in your youth, and now
and your feet were tickled,
and it's translated. You don't know where it came from, but the thought of someone touching your feet is repulsive, but really it's that. I don't know, making it up as I go along.
He's making it up, y'all. This is going to look cute on the card. I could actually already see the card. I can see the card in my head already. Just have to find some paper.
She says, yes, she was. She was tickled as a kid.
Oh, look at you, Bill.
Well, you know what? I can see that. I told everyone that the brief snake story I had.
Stuff? Let's see.
Where when I was in the kindergarten, someone held me down and put a snake in my shirt. It was like a garter snake, but it might as well have been a boa constrictor, as far as I was concerned, because I was only about 5, and now my phobia is so accentuated, and I could see something like that happening with someone holding a kid down and tickling their feet against their will. How would that could translate?
Okay. Oh, who's making a dump cake? What
Debbie
you putting in your dump
Laverne.
cake, Debbie Laverne? I used to make those too. Ariel loved those dump cakes.
You know what? My brother used to tell doctors he had a gag reflex because they would try to do something with his mouth, and he would say, "I'm gonna tell you right now, if you put your finger in my mouth or do anything, I'm going to bite it." And he meant that. And he would always warn them. They thought he was kidding. I don't know how he developed that.
Okay, so I'm gonna fussy cut this out, and
Oh, say no more, Bobby. She said she had 5 brothers.
mm.
I understand. They probably tortured you to death, tickling you.
You know what? Let me see. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's see.
Deb
I need
says,
more than one leaf. I
Deb
need
C
more leaf.
says for their dump cake, they use devil food's cake and cherries and
Oh my
pecans
goodness, that sounds
and strawberry pie filling and cream cheese. Well, you just
delicious.
can just go off, Deb C. Bertha said she was getting a pedicure one time, and this one lady laughed the whole time. She got her feet done. She was so ticklish.
Oh yeah, I laugh. I that happens to me.
I don't. I don't really feel
That's
it.
because they're laughing at you, babe.
Uh, I guess I try to be invisible.
No, you don't. He can't be invisible. When you go into the shop, you cannot be invisible. I mean, more men are getting manicures and pedicures now, but there are some men who still will not set foot in there. So you can't just like be
And
invisible.
those are the ones needed the most.
They looking at you. I'm getting comfortable with my leaf drawing, babe.
Well, there you go.
Getting comfortable. I just felt like I needed 2 more.
Sandra Rio says, look, I commented on how I love your nails. Always beautiful. You guys just went right to the feet.
We went right to the feet.
Conversation. Oh, Sandra Rio says she loves your nails and how they're always beautiful. So let me get that in there, Sandra. Tracy, they do look cute most of the time, but they break kind of fast.
No, I actually
But
cut them down pretty fast.
I mean the polish.
Oh, the pot. Yeah, that's because I'm always crafting. Yeah.
Our daughter Chelsea has this thing. I don't know what the thing is called. It's like a heat thing.
It's the nail drying tool kit or whatever she has. Drying machine.
And that thing really works.
So I'm not using my tumbos for the leaf. I'm just coloring it with my prisms.
Vicky Jensen says her husband loved his feet worked on. Never had a pedicure though. Vicky, I'm gonna tell you, he would love that.
You got to get the right person too. I like our nail shop, our local nail salon.
It was so phenomenal. I was stunned. I was adamantly opposed to getting a
You're
pedicure.
due for one too.
I felt like this is not a man's thing. But once I went Tracy, we did like a husband wife thing. And I'm telling, as long as I was side by side, I wanted the other women to or people in the shop to say, "Oh, the only reason that man is in here is because he's with his wife." I had to play it off like that.
Y'all hear him?
But now I don't care because now whatever. Please.
Yeah, he's so used to it
that
now.
pedicure. I don't care what y'all say now.
I just don't want to cut your toe off. Okay.
Hi, Krista Cobb. She's in
Hey,
here somewhere.
Krista. Krista's in here.
Krista changed her name to Rectangles with Crystal Cobb.
Oh, nice.
Well, there you go.
Who said Debbie Laverne said she used to go to get pedicures with her daughter, and the chair was worth it. I almost fell asleep. Oh my goodness,
yeah,
those
chair
chairs,
down
yes,
your back and stuff.
Yes. This is super fun. I can't wait to color this out and cut this out and add dimension on a card. That's going to be fun. think there's something on my paper here on my desk. Yep. Okay. Hey, Kathy Smith, we're having a wonderful day. Thank you. It's rainy outside, but I'm loving the rain. Great day for creating. So we're working today. Plus, guess we're gonna go get some stuff to make tacos. Now that y'all started talking about food,
Kathy got that in my mind.
Bill wants tacos.
That'll be good.
I think that'll be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of the stuff
80
cut out.
people on here.
Yep, y'all are watching me try to create stuff, huh?
And 20 likes. So it's 29. Let's see.
Y'all better get to liking.
Like me somebody. Kathleen German says she's going to make taco pies.
Oh, wow.
I never had that.
Coming out the camera here.
Oh, Mary Splashes Paint says I missed her cake mention. Let me see what she said back here.
I used to do the apple filling with the for my dump cake, the apple filling with what was it? I think it's like
you put all kind of stuff in it.
A vanilla cake mix with the apple filling in it. They love that. Ariel and her boyfriend, remember?
Oh, he ate it all by himself.
He sure did. He's like, you making any of that apple? Like, why are you here? He'd come over and Ariel wasn't even here.
Exactly.
He'd come over hanging out with me and Bill. Hey, I just happened to be in the neighborhood.
Way on the other side of town from where he lives, please. Miriam said, Bill, I used to make an upside down German chocolate cake.
Oh, yummy.
Cream cheese with powdered sugar dolls in it.
Yummy.
I'm missing all kind of stuff. I think Bertha was talking about shellac keeping her polish on long. Oh, she puts shellac on her fingernails to make make the polish last longer.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that'll work.
I've never heard of that.
That's a new technique.
It may be an old technique, but we learning something new, right?
Well, you're right. It's old for her, but new for us. Look at Susan Stewart and came on.
Hey, Susan. Susan, I'm drawing. That's what I'm doing, y'all. For those of you tuning in, I'm drawing. At first, I drew the flower, and then now I put some color on it. And I'm just creating. So now it's going to be a card since y'all have said, look, let's do a card on this. Now, if I want, I could have left it with the white background, but I feel like I need to cut this out. So I'm just leaving a little bit of a white border there.
There you go.
I'm going to add some, this needs to have dimension on it, so.
She's going to dimensionalize the thing.
Using Bill's favorite tool. Oh, Bobby said, you all make me feel so good.
Bye,
well, thank you, Bobby. You make us feel good, too. Bye, Sandra.
Bye, Sandy.
Well, aren't people supposed to make other people feel good? Isn't that what we're here for? To love on each other and support each other? If we all get that right there, the world will be a better place. So
exactly.
I want the world to be a better place because I'm in it.
Exactly.
And so with that in mind, I'm glad y'all feel good.
Tracey, fussy cutting of a storm. You do that pretty fast, like a wiggle.
Well, notice I'm turning the paper.
Wiggle, cut.
Right. Turning the paper, not the scissor. Okay, let's see what we could.
You're right.
Let's see what we got
Yellow
here.
Made Creation says,
Oh.
yes, we need more love and support in this world. I agree.
For sure. Now, I need to use a bigger. This is just a scrap piece of paper that I have folded in half. It's not even even. Not even. It's not even.
Krista Cobb is giving her husband a honeydew list that is, it must be long because
Extensive,
he's
huh?
outside installing mailboxes and shelves, all kind of stuff.
Look how cute this is
But
going to
send him over
look.
here after that. He can install some of this stuff over here.
To tell your hubby we said hello.
Krista Cobb says, you drew that flower, Tracy? Oh my
Krista,
God.
you got to watch the replay on that.
Exactly.
I'm going to just, you always need thank you cards, so I'm going to just put thank you on here, because I know I always need thank you cards. So I'm going to use this one right here. Let's see how I want this to unfold here. So I'm still thinking about it, y'all. Mindless crafting. I'm thinking about it, but it's mindless crafting. So I'm going to use this. This is our thank you stamp set. One of the things you should have is a thank you stamp set, just because we always need to be thankful and thank people for things. At least that's what I think. So I thank all of you for being here right now, because you could have been doing something else, but you chose to be with me and Bill today.
Oh.
So I am going to, let's see, I'm going to use this paper right here. Let's see. The yellow circles will look nice. This is that tea party paper that y'all were just flipping out about. And this is so adorable. This is that tea party paper pad. That's that 12 by 12. So let me see if I can find something to use out of this.
Find yourself something.
Yes, I am.
Ooh, look at that one.
Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty too. Look at
That,
that.
that yellow was good too.
Oh, the yellow?
You just passed.
Oh yeah, that yellow. Which
No, you just passed.
oh,
No, not
that shade
one.
of
Not
yellow.
that one. It was another one.
Let's
It's
see.
that one. Right here. No, keep going. This one.
This one?
Yeah, it looks kind of cute too.
Mm,
Okay, you don't like it. Keep going then. Let me
I
stay on
kinda
my
like
part.
it.
Now, maybe something better.
Oh yes, Kathy, that's that tea party paper pad. Thanks, Kathy, for sharing that link. Yep, that is actually in our store. Y'all were going crazy about that one. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, thank you, Susan Stewart.
Yeah, that one sold out, and we just got it back in stock. So this is actually back in stock now.
Debbie Burns says, love that paper.
Oh, look at that. Bill, look at the yellow stripes.
I'm looking. Oh, that's a good one.
So many choices, y'all. It will pop on the yellow. Who said that? Oh, Tailor Made. Oh, I like that name. Tailor Made Creation said that. So we're going to go ahead and go with the yellow.
Bertha says, Tracy, do you ever get 6x8 paper?
You know what? I've never gotten 6x8, but I was actually looking at some 8x8 stuff. No, it might have been a 6x8 I was looking at today. I was like, I wonder if they would like a 6x8 paper. It was a 6x8. Yeah. So, that might be a good option, right? To add some 6x8 papers to the store. Get my pretty paper off of here. I'm really loving this tea party paper pack though, because I get to
Lori says she would love an 8x.
6x8.
Yeah, 8x8 or 6x8.
Yeah, I think it was a 6x8 I was looking at. I'm always looking for stuff to add to the store, so I think it was okay, so 5.5, 1.25. Let me focus here, y'all. Let me focus.
This is an interesting name, Black Ribbon Crochet Studio.
That is an interesting name. Let's cut this down to fit on our card. Let's see. I guess I should have seen if my flower would fit on there. Oh yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit. And if it doesn't, there's ways to make it fit. But my goal is to create something that never existed before. Okay, so y'all are seeing this from from beginning, right?
David Laverne says, are you going to get more stickles in the store? I need more
Yes.
pink and watercolor blue.
Okay, so let's put that aside. Still not ready for this yet. Let's go ahead and line this up here. I could either do this way or I could do this way. So just, and from that paper pack, look y'all, this too. This paper pack is just so gorgeous. So they have these two that I'm going to use just to kind of make something right across there. So let's see, I got that
That's
yellow.
That's kind of cute too.
Mm-hmm. I like that white on there too. That white is pretty. It's got a little bit of green in there. I'm just letting y'all hear me talk this out to myself, right? You know you're in your craft room doing the same thing. Talking to yourself. It already has that yellow on there. So I'm going to use this one right here. For some reason I'm feeling this one right there. It's got a little bit of green on there too. You're like, what? She's not using the paper trimmer. I go back and forth.
She uses the eyeball trimmer.
The eyeball trimmer. Just eyeballing it. Yeah, you can sit and make a couple of cards and just have fun.
Susan Stewart says it reminds her of an old-fashioned wallpaper.
Oh, yes, it sure does.
Black Ribbon Crochet Studio says that's what she loves, real thought in action.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like talking about it as if y'all were like sitting here, like your friend coming over to the house and we're up in the room crafting and y'all are sitting beside me and I'm thinking it out.
Sometimes I thought stuff out like that, cut it out, and just when I get ready to use it, I'll change in midstream and do something else.
Yep, because you can do that, right?
Exactly.
And why can you do it? Because it's your creation.
Hi, Belinda Waters. She says I'm silently stalking, watching as I work on a card.
Well, you go ahead and silently stalk.
Yeah, Belinda, you can do it.
It's okay. That looks cute.
You're right, Bertha. She says you can cut so straight. Debbie Thompson says, now I want to draw. My children and grandchildren draw all the time. Exactly.
And imagine how much fun they have doing it, right?
38 just makes sense. Says, you two remind me of Mamie and Vinny.
Oh.
I love seeing a husband supports his wife's crafting. And Billy with Billy. I haven't heard Billy in a long time. That's my mother.
Called yourself
and
Billy.
My brother called me that. But they really support your talents. Bill really supports your talents.
Thank you.
Makes my heart happy.
He
Thank
does.
you. 38 just makes sense.
And I'm going to put that right there. How pretty that is. Isn't this the most precious little card? This is just precious. I'm really loving this. You see how it's already coming to be?
Mary, we have some green. Mary says green. She says you can add a green behind the thank you sentiment.
Who said that? Who's in the craft room?
Miriam splashes paint.
Who's in the craft room?
Uh-oh.
Who's in the...
She's going to hit you with it.
Crafting police. No, Miriam, that's a great idea. And so let's go ahead and stamp out our thank you.
Kathy Champion says her husband supports her as a silent partner. Laugh out loud.
Awesome.
You trained him well. I'm just untrainable is the problem. I cannot be silent.
He can't, y'all. For real. For real.
I can't. I have to say something.
Look at that. They all are just too much.
The only way she can get me quiet is she says, well, why don't you do it? Then I'll be quiet then.
He will. He will.
I want you to do it.
Right. He wants to just watch.
I just want to tell you
and
what
that's
I
okay.
want you to do. You know how it works. Come on.
Y'all are funny. Now, if I was to be thinking about this and tell y'all what's on my mind as far as this sentiment, I
Oh,
would think that this sentiment might be too big, but I'm thinking, how am I going to fit it on here? But that's okay. It's going to work itself out. It's going to work itself out. So we're going to just leave it like that. Who said I needed green?
D. Diane says, "Hi y'all, can't wait to see you both at Mableton in your shabby
What?
chic class."
Awesome. A lot of behind the scenes prep work going on here.
You guys, we're getting ready for that Mableton.
Cutting stuff up. We're going to be happy to see y'all. So
Tracy's
happy.
going to be teaching. For those who hadn't signed up for a class, if you're even thinking about it, just you can go over there. Check it out. Kathy says, "Guess what? Her mail just came in, and you know what she has?
Oh my goodness, Kathy.
Her happy occasion stamp set. Tracy, she finally got it.
Awesome. That was quick. Bunch y'all. I mean, even with the weather, the way it's been, some packages have been delayed, but we make sure we get those things out fast. Look at that. Okay, so who said I needed to put some green in there?
Miriam Slashes Paint.
Okay, so here you go, Miriam. We're going to put a little bit of green up in there. Right? So border it a little bit in some green.
Jennifer Real says, "Are you going to make a St. Patrick's Day stamp set?"
Probably not, but you can do one still with green. Now, I may do one that has like a lot of different sentiments. We have to think like months ahead before we put our stamp sets out. So, just because it's not like you can say, "Hey, can you do this stamp set?" And then we can have it out next week. It just doesn't work like that. So, yeah.
Uh-oh.
But that's a good idea now.
Tracy says, "I'm in your craft room with all my friends."
Oh. So you see that little border, just adding that little bit. Doesn't have to be like, could be something a little bit different. If you want to add pink in there, you can. If you want to do like the whole matchy thing.
Diane Solomon says it could be a good wheel card too. It would really brighten someone's day.
Oh yes. Those are like cards that you never run. You could always find a reason to send someone a get well card. Or even I'm thinking of you.
The Medicom is in April, right?
Medicon is in April, yes. I'll share the link when this video goes off. I'll make sure I share the link to that. But we're super excited to see y'all. Look how cute that looks. And so if I wanted, here's another thing you could have done, or I could have done, was to just do like this little scallop thing. See, that's another idea. That little scallop thing along the edge would be pretty too. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our cards together. I'm so excited about this. And I will not do stitching on this one. I will not do stitching. Oh, that's what she says, right?
Yeah, because that way the white line, it was just really, yeah. I wouldn't do stitching on that.
You see y'all.
See, I try to be subtle.
He says he wouldn't do stitching.
I'm just co-signing.
He's being subtly unsubtle.
Co-signing.
You are co-signing, babe.
I agree with you. Bobby Thompson's doing all kind of hinting.
I saw Bobby's comment in there. Bobby, don't go there. Bobby is too much. I saw someone post in the group. Okay, so maybe some of y'all do go through this.
That glue.
So someone said,
"It's art glitter glue."
Okay, yes, that's art glitter glue I'm using. Okay, so in the group, someone said, "Do you have a hard time when you're making your cards?" Or can anyone relate? When you're making your cards, they look so fabulous that you don't want to give it away. Does anyone go through that? And I think we go through it somewhat, but here's what got me out of that. What's more important to me is how the person's going to feel when they receive this card. So to me, the human being that's going to receive this card is more important to me than holding on to the paper, and how it makes them feel, how it's going to uplift them and make them feel. So that helps me to release my cards. I don't know how many of you go through that. Someone said, yes, I do. Be truthful.
You know
How many of
what?
you say, look, I'm not giving this one away. This one is too nice
You
to
know
be
what?
given
But you
away.
have to think of yourself as being like the sun. The sun doesn't say, "Ooh, look at all these incredible rays that I have." I don't know if I've ever made a ray like I just made it today. The sun simply releases those rays out, and we all bask in the warmness and glow and
Mm,
heat. And that's how we have to be.
yep.
You know, Tracy and I were just talking, I don't know if it was yesterday, the day before, we were talking about crafting and how it mirrors everything in life.
It is a lot of life lessons that you can learn from
Everything
crafting.
is a crafting lesson. And if you just really look closely and just let that thing express itself in your crafting and vice versa in your life, you'll be shocked. It's like a way of life. It's like Zen. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so if my mission when I wake up is to be a blessing to someone else, why not bless them through the cards, right? Why not bless them by sending them the cards?
Why not reach for that paper that we think is so special that we've been holding on to it for that quote unquote special day that never comes? Why not reach and grab that paper and say, today is the day you're going to be released into the world, and let that thing go.
Well, there you go, babe.
That's it.
Look how we just put. I created something that never existed before, and I'm loving it.
Right.
Imagine if I didn't try, right? Or didn't inspire someone. Thanks for y'all who are still hanging on here with me. Y'all
A
probably like,
bunch of
if she don't hurry up and make that card.
people commenting, talking like Black Ribbon Crochet Studio, saying her joy is in the process of making. She
Yes.
rarely keeps anything she makes. Kathy Champion earlier had talked about she gets pleasure out of giving to anyone who needs it.
Yes. I mean, I know how it makes me feel. So for me to hold on to it um, would not be a good thing. I just like to share. That's all. I love to give. And people can say, oh, you just give too much. I don't think there's such a thing as giving too much. You know, but sometimes when I feel in my heart I need to give, or that thing, that message is this message, it just comes to me like, Tracy, you need to give that away, or you need to give that to this person because you know they're not feeling well. Then I can give up my paper to make that person happy.
Or they need some kind of encouragement.
For real, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just loving this, Bill. Not just
Encouragement
the way this is coming
to
out.
take one more step. And that one more step could make all the difference in the world. And I mean that quite literally.
Actually, this is going to be green. Look, I'm thinking, y'all, again. I'm thinking. There's just a little bit of a green border.
Hi, Sonia.
Yep. So I started out drawing a flower, and the flower is going to become a card. And so that's what we're doing right now.
Exactly. Dee Deanne says there's not some giver's instruction that
Right.
says that tell us how much we need to give, or we need to give this amount, or what have you.
Some people will put this right over here, but I don't want to cover my flower at all. I'm going to drop some gems right there, or some sequins or something. Let's go ahead and glue this right here. Tuck that in. Let me think about
Exactly.
it and see. My leaves are not all the same size. They're just, just the size that it needs to be. And it's fine the way it is. Not lined up all perfect. That's okay.
Right. The way it lines up is the way it lines up.
Yep. Put
Oh,
that
how
there.
cute.
It's turning out pretty cute, isn't it? It's coming out nice. And just adding that little dimension on there really helps.
DFC said she had to step away for a minute, but this is looking really good. Amina says she's loving your card. Diane Solomon says beautiful card.
Just
Kathy
I'm gonna
says this is
ask you.
so
I'm gonna let y'all
beautiful.
in the craft room, here or here. Over here, I'm gonna drop some sequins or something in that corner. Letting y'all in the craft room for a moment.
Uh-oh, don't let him in.
Uh-oh, may have opened up a whole nother can of
Oh,
worms.
Jessica says left. Deanne says left. Hi, Dudley Do Rights. But uh-oh. This is my first time here.
To the left. To the left. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Everybody
Patricia
saying the left.
Flores says, hi there, how are you doing today? This is her goal also this year, not to just make them, but to send them out, spread that love and
Yep.
joy our Lord God Jesus Christ shows us every day.
Spread the love. Yep. Don't keep it to yourself. You were created to create.
Susan Stewart says, awesome, I'm so proud of you. And here I thought it was a stamp.
Oh, thank you. No, this is not a stamp. But y'all are telling me, hey,
Oh,
apparently y'all saying it needs to be one, huh?
Miriam says, how did your mom like the painting?
She loves it. Um, I need to go. Wait a minute, that's Miriam,
Yes,
not
Miriam
Jennifer.
Splashes Paint.
We haven't given it to mom yet, have we? Because we're gonna frame it. Yeah, we don't. Miriam, we don't have her. I thought you were talking about. I'm thinking Jessica. Miriam sent a beautiful
Jessica.
painting for my mom, and I want to find a perfect frame for it and put it inside of a frame to give to her.
Oh, I'll answer this question, Belinda Waters. She says, why do you put glue on the foam squares? Because 10,000 years from now, when someone finds this card in a time capsule or something, I personally want to make sure that that thing is still holding down.
mm. Well, there you go. With that
That's
said,
my thing.
that's what he says. It's just out of habit.
Now, technically, you don't have to put the glue
You
on it,
don't.
but
These things stick really good. These that you get from the Dollar Tree, which I don't know if how much they have anymore over in the what section is it, babe, that we usually find these?
right.
What section is it? We
What?
usually find these in the
Oh, and in the hardware
yeah, it's in
area,
the
the
hardware
automotive
area.
section.
But they don't understand that's a crafting tool.
Exactly. Well, Kathy gave her the more gentle answer, just to give it a little more added security so it would last longer. Now, I give it a lot more security.
So it lasts longer,
You know,
10,000
sometimes
years.
kids get your card, little kids, and pull it to pieces. They're not pulling this to pieces. Believe me, 10,000 years from now, it will have withstood every child through every generation.
Y'all are too much. 10,000 years. Kathy Smith says it needs to be a stamp set, Tracy. That's such a beautiful flower. Wow. Look at y'all.
Krista Cobb says, yes, it does need to be a stamp.
Oh boy.
Well, stamp it is.
Bill, look, you hear my husband? Oh
Exactly,
boy.
Kathy, 10,000 years from now.
Well, I guess it does need to be a stamp then, huh? That really looks good on that yellow background. It really looks good. I'm gonna have fun using this paper. See that? Look at that.
Miriam says, Tracy, now you cannot any longer say you're not an artist.
Well, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. That really looks good. From something. Look, everyone's saying. Joanne says stamp set. Oh, wow.
Hold up. Here's a good question. Belinda Waters says, I've gone back through some of her completed scrapbooks to discover that the adhesive that she uses come unstuck. Is this glue archival safe? Art glitter glue, yes. I'll answer that one. Art glitter glue is not coming out loose. Once it starts gluing down, please.
Look, I'm looking at y'all comments about this being a stamp set. Look, we have a series of stamps that are coming out. Just period. It's a lot. It would be a great Mother's Day stamp. So y'all are thinking, okay, so look at y'all. Even the leaves. Y'all want the leaves too? I don't think these leaves look like, Okay, even the leaves. Look, they're like, yes, the leaves too. Yes, stamp set. So y'all like the largeness of this? Y'all like how large that is? Let me see what block this would fit on. See, this is how I design the stamp. Look, I think about the block that it would be able to fit on. Let me not get any ink on that. Let's see. That sizing, you see that size there? Look at that. It would be just enough to fit on that. Y'all like that size? Everyone's like the leaves too. Okay. So look, look at y'all stamp designers here. How many companies will allow y'all to sit and help design the stamp? Naomi, that paper is so popular. This paper comes from, they're asking about the paper.
Exactly.
The
Kathy.
paper, if you can drop the link in there, Kathy, I would appreciate it. The paper is from this Tea Party paper. If you have not gotten this yet, this sold out so quick. And we actually have it back in the store. So it's back in the store. But you better hurry up.
This thing has some incredible paper and patterns. It is so beautiful.
What size is let's see. Someone said, Tracy, what size?
Is what?
Someone asked about the size of something. She said, Tracy,
what size is the flower?
Oh, the flower is the flower doesn't look like it's that big, like maybe 3 by 3. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, I guessed it right. About 3 by 3. So if I was to turn this into a stamp set, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We would want something that would fit on here.
Just.
Oh yeah. It would be just a little bit smaller, would fit on this block right here. But I have larger blocks too, that I could use with that.
Mary Brock says, well, at least we know one stamp set.
Y'all are too funny. Y'all are hilarious.
Oh, Tech Vids, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Tech Vids, for our super chat. So y'all like this one then? Okay. This was just me kind of playing around with a flower, but I think it looks good just the way it is, huh? It might be stamp set ready, huh? Thank you, Louise. I'm glad you like the card. Look, one big flower and maybe a sentiment, because one big flower and a few nice bold sentiments. Debbie LeBron is too funny. I need the stamp set now. Deanne says, oh, she said,
Lupe.
Look what Deanne just said.
Where?
She said, you can make a Go down.
Yes. Should we talk about it or what? Or you can make a digifile and we can size it to our cards.
Digifiles will allow you to do that. Can we tell you a secret though? Bill, tell them the secret.
The secret
Now that
is
Deanne said something, now that Deanne said something, we're gonna share it. Y'all want to know a secret?
Mary Broad doesn't want to know.
Oh, Mary Broad doesn't want. Okay, well we won't say
Mary doesn't want
anything.
to know. Mary doesn't want
Oh,
to know.
look what Krista Cobb said.
Where?
Yes, digital files.
All right, guys. Here's the thing. We're getting ready to release digital files, digital sets of all sorts.
And here's why: we have a lot of images that don't make it to the stamp set. We have to kind of like really, and I love like all of the images.
But they're all good.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just like,
But it may not fit in with the concept that we're trying to talk about with this stamp set, but they're great images that can be
right,
used.
right. So yeah, so and the nice thing about digital files is you can size it and resize it, and there's so much you can do with that. Debbie Laverne wants to know, what is digital. Digital is like downloading a picture.
Okay, digital files. There are files that they're digital, like JPEGs, like a picture that you can get over through your email or whatever, can transfer it over the internet in real time, instantaneously. There's no wait. And for those of you that are overseas, there's no shipping costs, so you'll be able to just download these things and get them instantaneously. And another thing, we're going to be making ours in what's called PNG, which is a transparent file. And what this is going to allow you to do is going to allow you to resize the image to whatever size you want. So Bertha was asking how big was the stamp. So you'll be able to make it small, large, whatever. And because it's a PNG, you'll also be able to flip it from right to left. If you want like something that's facing to the right, you can flip it to the left. You'll also be able to, because of the layering capability, you'll be able to create images and scenes. You'll see what I'm talking about, because we're going to be talking about it quite a bit as we
so we'll have a combination of both. So the ones that will be a stamp set won't be offered in digital. It's going to be either or.
So make sure you come check it out, because we're going to be periodically releasing some free images here or there also that you can download.
Yes, so we're learning too the whole process. We have the basics down. Yes, you do print it also. Someone asked, do you print it? Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. And that's the beauty of it. You can print it. You can stage it just the way you want.
Yeah, so we'll still be putting out our stamp sets though, our physical stamp sets, because I love stamping.
It's right, Vicki Jensen. You can print it as many times as you want to.
Yes, this will give you another opportunity to have images that we create in another format, basically.
Right, you're gonna love these. Trust me, you are.
Yeah.
And not only that, there are things you're going to be able to do in conjunction with the digital stamp sets and the physical stamp sets.
Yes, and we'll have a tutorial. Someone asked if will they get a tutorial for like what to do once you order it? Now what? We're gonna make sure how once you order it, and give you the steps to get it to where to lay it out and stuff. So
we'll probably break them down like the real short videos, and a long one, but a short one where it's how to do just this one thing, then how to do, what I'm saying, how to download.
The secret is out,
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I'm so glad y'all like this though. So that's just in a nutshell.
And that's going to be later this week. So
Tracy and Bill, that means digital you can make your own stickers of your images.
Right.
If that's something you want to do, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do. But wait till you see these next. It's we're gonna release them like just in a bunch of them. There's gonna be like I think to begin with like
Maybe
five.
5 or
Yeah, and
6
you just pick
sets.
which one you want. They're all gonna be so adorable though. It's gonna be adorable. But it's a learning process for us because we don't know, like anything new.
Oh,
We got this
yes.
other part down, but anything new is always going to be a learning process.
Oh, yes, David Laverne. We'll still be doing stamps. That's our bread and butter. That's the bread and butter.
Oh yeah, I love stamping stuff. So yes, for sure.
Mary Broad says she's crying.
Oh, don't cry, Mary.
Don't cry, Mary.
Hopefully it's happy tears. Don't replace your printer.
No,
She's
no.
like, I don't want to replace my printer.
No, it's going to work with your printer. Yeah, why are you crying, Mary? That's the first thing. I better ask you that. Mary Broad says, let's cry, Debbie. I'm going back in history.
So Debbie's saying she don't have a printer. Oh, they don't have printers. Okay.
Oh, man.
It's okay, though. You will still be releasing our physical ones.
Yeah, we'll still be
releasing. But we won't, like, if you see it in digital, it won't be like a physical stamp set also. It's going to be either or. Printers are pretty cheap now, too.
Oh, yes, Lord. Printers, they almost give it.
But imagine being able to use those, download as many as you want, and you get it immediately.
Hold up. And you know something else you can do, Mary? If you get a thumb drive, which is almost free, like $3 or $4, you can download them, put through the thumb drive, and then go over to Staples or whatever your printing place is, and they'll print them out for you.
Wow. Oh, someone wants the link for the paper, for our paper.
Okay, I'll pull it out. Right quick.
Yeah, just more opportunities, and you get it, and it'll also allow some of our people who are abroad to have access to Mindless Crafting images and stamps, so you can do it right away.
And we thought about that also because we have a lot of people that are overseas that it's kind of prohibitive for them because of the cost of shipping. But if they could get those things, then they have to incur that shipping charge.
Right, so it's just another option for those of you that want to do it. But we still are going to do our stamp set releases. We're not going away from the stamp sets. We love that what we do. We got a great company, so, yep. Look, Glenda Sam says she's one of them. And imagine once we put those in the store, you go ahead and download it and you have it immediately.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Miriam. She says you can put those stickers like on drink tumblers and stuff like that. Yeah, you can.
There you go.
Right.
Local public libraries, let's see, Dudley do right. Local public libraries have printers for public use.
That's true. You could do that too. Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
Dudley. That is so right. Tracey.
There you go.
You should have thought of that one.
There you go. I know, right? Since I used to work at the library.
You worked there about 25 years. I mean, my goodness. Oh, yes, they'll do that.
Look, Mary and I want stamps. That's what Susan said.
And
we got some physical stamps coming for you. You just wait. There's some, oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see this next series of stamps. Physical stamps that are coming up. Yeah. Wait till y'all see it. I wish I could share one of the cards because I'm actually looking at some of the cards that I made with the digital stamps, but I'll have to wait.
Debbie says she may have to ask her son for a printer for Mother's Day.
Oh, well, look. There you go.
Loopy says sometimes Walmart has printers for $25. You're right. I've seen that too. Mm-hmm. Bobby Thompson says, I need a new computer.
Y'all are too much.
Actually, let me tell you something. As long as you have just some people use their phones, believe me, and they'll transfer everything through wirelessly from the phone to the printers. Anyway, that's a whole other story. They want to know
what the cost will be. The cost will depend on how many images. I know there's some of the stamp sets have 11 images on it, right? So it's going to depend.
It just depends, but it's going to be very cost effective, extremely.
Right. So some of them have I think there's one.
We've had one
4 or 5 images on it.
Yeah.
So I think the range can be anywhere from was it $5.99 or something like that?
It just depends.
It depends on the images. We're coming up with,
depends on what the image is.
Yeah.
We may release just one image
and that's
say, hey.
right. So we may end up doing some like individual images with lots of detail on it. And then with the ones we actually are going to release, those first series are going to be an actual stamp set. Like it's going to be just like our stamp sets is going to be, but it'll just be digital in a digital file format.
Right. You may just say, here's one image for $1.99, $2.99. Here's something. Here's a bunch of them for $10.99.
Right, but the stamp set, if it's a set though, it's going to more than likely range from like I think $6.99 maybe.
But we're going to make sure.
Don't quote me on that, but somewhere in that range.
We're going to make sure that you receive value though.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
They're going to be these have some really nice images. I can't wait to share the cards. Okay. I can't wait to share the cards that I've made with the digital stamps.
She's done some cards with these digital stamps that we're preparing for.
I can't even show you. This
for the rollout, and the cards are phenomenal.
Yeah, I just can't.
I was floored.
Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. We got to get off of here, babe. We got to get groceries.
You know what? Lupe says, yes, libraries and public places. Yes, security can be an issue, whatever. But you know what some people do? Some people have just created email. You create one email just for this, right? Just one email. And you go in there, you send stuff to your email. But once it gets there, you use that email to download, put the digital image on. You understand what I'm trying to say, Tracey?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me later on.
Yeah, you go, you upload it to yourself. Well, you won't need it. You just put it on your thumb drive. That'll do it. That'll do everything that has to be done. Anyway.
Yes. It's been a good day. I had fun creating with y'all. I hope y'all like this card.
Thank you, Kathy.
So now we got to release that in the digital, don't we? or physical. We'll see. I think it would look cute in a Mother's Day stamp. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to sign off. We weren't planning on telling y'all about this digital thing.
We weren't.
Really.
But someone at the DDN made us spill the beans.
That's okay. We're sharing with friends. It's been so fun spending this time with y'all. Y'all take care. And if you haven't gotten to go into the store, go in the store and get this paper because it's not going to last very long. I was shocked at how quickly it sold out. That's that Tea Party paper. And get your thank you stamp set and start thinking about sending out some cards, Even if you don't have a stamp set, write it out. It's okay.
Right. You're right, Lupe. Don't worry. Like Lupe is telling Mary, upload it to a thumb drive and print it to a library. And don't worry. When the time comes, we're going to be breaking out all types of stuff to describe how this can take place.
And if that's something for you, then you could get it. If you don't think it's something for you, then it's okay. Don't get it.
And then just like Lupe, who's extremely helpful, a lot of us will be sharing our own techniques and ideas amongst one another, what we do.
Yeah.
So one way or another, we're going to get it done. It's a learning curve and a learning process, but we're going to work our way through it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care. The secret is out. We love y'all. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being patient as I worked out my little creative process here amongst my crafty friends. And y'all have a great day. Bye.
Bye.